Good morning, everybody. So I tried to film inside, but it was way too loud and the music was too loud. So I came out here, but there's cars going by, but hopefully it won't be so bad. I'm here at my favorite coffee shop to have the last coffee of my journey before I start decaffeinating myself. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with 1 cup equivalent. So it's about, I think, well, it depends because if you start out with a regular 1 cup a day, that's anywhere between 90 and 100 milligrams. And if you have more than that, it's going to be more milligrams of caffeine per day. If you have more cups of coffee, I usually just drink 1 cup, one regular brewed cup of coffee. And for me, that's going to be around the 90 to 125 mark because sometimes I drink it brewed, sometimes I drink it stronger. Um, the last couple of days I've been having more than 1 cup. I'll be having that 3 o'clock I'm tired cup of coffee. If you know, you know. And so I am going to start at 150. So the tablets come in 200, and I'm going to take you home now, and we're going to see. I will show you what it is that I do to break up the milligrams of caffeine and to go from 150 and all the way down to, I'm going to try to get as close to 10 as I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, um, but I'll try. I'm going to cut the 200 milligram tablet in half and we'll see how it goes. I might only be able to get down to like 12 and a half milligrams, but that's okay because I can go from 12 and a half to 0, no problem. So let's do this. Let's drink the last caffeinated cup, savor the caffeine, and come with me on my journey to a caffeine-free lifestyle. You can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. We can do this together. Come with me. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, so what I've done here to get started is I have a sheet of parchment paper and I'm just cutting it into little squares because each one of these is going to be what I like to call powder papers. So each one is going to contain a dose of caffeine, and what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting it up into small squares and then I'm going to fold them and put each dose inside a little powder pack. Here I have a box of Vivarin. Each one of these tablets is 200 milligrams of caffeine. What I'm going to be doing here is I took 2 spoons. I don't have a pill crusher, but I found a way to do this my way. So I spread a piece of parchment paper down just as a base, and there is a little bit of a yellow coating on the outside just to help you swallow it so it's not so jagged and get stuck in your throat. But I'm just smushing it and crushing it between 2 spoons, as you can see here. It's a little bit hard to squish, but you just got to flatten it out, get rid of all the lumps and bumps. We're getting there. Okay, then I moved it onto the parchment itself. This way I can flatten it out and get rid of any clumps or large pieces, and just flattening it out a little bit more. Okay, so the 200 milligram tablet is now divided into 2 100 milligram segments. So as you can see on the left and on the right is each 100 milligrams. Then I further separate the 100 into 50 milligrams. I'm going to take the 50 milligram dose off to the side. So that's going to be 50, and the rest is 150. Basically, I continue to do this until I have 150 milligrams, 125 milligram packs. I had 112.5, 100, 75, 66, 50, 25, and 12.5. And then I wrote on them with a pen. And as you can see here, I'm just trying to fold them into this little mint tin that I had. But will later realize that they don't fit because they pop open. So I ended up getting some tape, some Scotch tape, and just taping them in. Once I got the tape, it was much better. They were flattened. This way any of the powders didn't fall out or slip out to the side, or spill, I should say. And they were all able to fit. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an update on where we are right now in the process. Today is a 125 milligram day. We leave soon for vacation. We are going away for about 5 days, and so I need to take enough packets with me to last. But so far, it's been okay. The drop from who knows what I was at, maybe 200, maybe a little less, to 150. I did 150 for a couple of days, and now I'm down to 125, and all is going well. So keep going on the journey with me, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, bye. I'm down to 125 milligrams now. I took the 125 packet. Let me just show you what I make. If I'm in a rush and I want to make instant, I'll use this instant decaf here. Don't come at me for instant. And then I like this buzz-free decaf from Whole Foods. That's a good one. I'll either use my Keurig over here, or I can just do a regular pour over because my husband likes the regular caffeine coffee. And so if it's just me, I'm just doing 1 cup of decaf, putting my stuff in. So I'm okay, no headaches. I feel great. We're gonna leave for vacation soon, and I'm gonna take the packets with me. Let me show you what I'm taking. This Mount Hagen, I don't know. They come in individual packets, and I like to use those for traveling because it just tastes better than any decaf that I usually get on a cruise ship. Half and half and all that stuff I get. We're going away. We'll be back at the end of the week. But for now, I'm doing well. 125. I've got to step down all the way down to, I'll probably get down to, I think, 75 or 50 by the time we get back. And I'm feeling great. So I'll check back in with you in a few days.
Good morning. So I'm recording here from the Utopia of the Seas, and I am recording my caffeine journey. We have now gotten down to 100 milligrams per day, and yesterday I was feeling fine and I didn't think that I needed to keep going down with my little powders, but I was wrong because I woke up this morning with a splitting headache, and so my last one was 100 milligrams. And so I need to go back onto that because it was too many milligrams for me to just stop short. And I really thought that I was okay with it stopping at that point, but I wasn't. So this here is a regular coffee from the ship. It's probably somewhere around 100 milligrams of caffeine. I can't say, I don't really know how strong their brew is. I mean, it tastes strong, but I don't know how much caffeine is actually in it. But gonna have a mid-cycle reset today to have a regular cup of coffee, and then tomorrow I'll put my 100 milligram powder packet in and I will continue. But I do have a headache. Like right now I woke up with a headache. It's now 5 minutes to 9 in the morning. I woke up about an hour or so ago and my head's throbbing, but only in the side with the one finger point. So I don't know, it does hurt. I have a headache because of it, and you know, I'm on a cruise ship. I only had one drink yesterday, so I don't think that that's what is causing my headache today, but we'll see. So back on the bandwagon, got the 100 milligrams, and we're ready to go.
Hi everyone, I'm at the 50 milligram mark and I feel great. I started out at possibly more than 200, I don't know. We went down 150, 125, 112 and a half, 100, and we're back home from our trip, and today I took my 50 milligram packet and I'm feeling great. I've got 1 week left until the end of my journey. Come with me, let's do this together, you can do it.
Good morning, everyone. I am on my last day. Today was the dose of 12.5 milligrams, and I went to my favorite coffee shop, and I thought I was going to get these great shots and set it up and say, oh, I was here in the beginning and now I'm here at the end, but it was so crowded and it was packed and I couldn't even get a seat. So I just ordered my coffee to go, and I'm still enjoying it, but it's a decaf, you guys, and I am on the last day, so I'm down to 12.5 milligrams. I already put it in here, and after today, that's it. I'm done. So I feel good. I did not wake up with a headache. I don't feel sluggish. I don't feel like I need the jolt of energy or the jolt of caffeine in the morning. And I'm feeling good. So I'm proud of myself that I finished it. I know you guys can do this. So if you stick to cutting up the tablets based on how much caffeine you need to begin, and just cut down by 25 milligrams a day, or even 50 if you think you can do that. That might be a little bit too steep, but depending on how much caffeine you start out with. So bear in mind, Regular coffee, just a cup, has anywhere between maybe like 90 to 110, depending on the brew. Espresso, each shot has about 60 to 70, maybe 75, depending on the pull. Tea doesn't have that much, so it depends. If you're drinking, 3-4 cups of brewed filter coffee every day, you're going to start out at a higher point where I am. So I can't tell you exactly where to begin because I don't know where you are. But I had about 1 to 2 cups of regular brewed coffee every day. And when I say cups in the filter machine, the measurements are 6-ounce measurements. So I would have 2 of those, which is about a 12-ounce coffee. So I consider that one coffee, a 12-ounce coffee. So nobody drinks a small cup of 6 ounces, little teacups anymore. So I was having about a mug, which was around a 10-ounce serving. So I would say 1 or 2 of those a day. So that's why I started off at the 150 mark. Or did I start at 125? I can't even remember. Doesn't matter anymore. I'm down to 12.5. I don't think that I need to continue any more days of 12.5 because at this point I woke up, I didn't have a headache, and I feel okay. I think I can go from 12.5 today to 0 tomorrow. And that's it. You can do this. Go get yourself the caffeine tablets. Crush them up like I did. I know people are going to think you're nuts. Maybe you could do it privately in your own home so they don't think you're doing anything illicit. But stick to it. You can do it. Put it in a little parchment. It'll cost you $3. And yeah, that's it. I will link, if you don't want to do this process yourself and you want to just take caffeine pills that are in a regimented decrease, then I can link a product that I've seen. I'm not like recommending it to you because I think it's a great product. I'm just saying if you want to do this process but you don't want to have to do it yourself, this is just a product that I've seen. I cannot vouch for its efficacy, but it's basically the same thing. Starting out at a high dose of caffeine and going down to a lower dose. So cheers to decaf. If this is something that you want to do, comment below. I will support you. I will try to respond to the comments. Right now I have a very small following on YouTube, so at this time I see every comment and can comment on every comment and reply. And I support you in your journey to decaffeinate yourself. So good luck.